Hello, Halloween Gaming's Dat Podcast, episode 3.
Yeah.
This week, MMOs and superhero games. Alright,
Like
so
Batman.
this week we have
No.
me and Bill
Who are
and
you?
Hi.
Andar and Penor. PP. And we have Mike, Combustive, yada yada yada. Okay, we have, I think, one less than we did last week. Yeah. So we only have 5 people this week. Might not be as chaotic. Wasn't really that bad last week. But anyways, moving on to the topic. General question right quick. What have you guys been playing this week? Mike?
Well, as usual, I've been playing TF2 a lot. But other than that, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid. And what else? I think I'm gonna start playing Fortress Forever. It's a remake of Team Fortress 1, basically, with the newer Source engine integration, with the Half-Life 2 engine integration.
Sounds cool.
And I'm gonna test that out in the coming week and see how that is.
Alright, what about you, Andor?
I've been still playing Dishonored mostly, but I've started playing Supreme Ruler again.
Does it have a lot of replay value on it, or is it just kind of like,
I'm just kind of bored. Like, it has replay value, but you really have to kind of feel like it.
So it's like beating Skyrim and doing
Yeah,
quest. You're like,
I guess.
I just go back and play. Why not?
Yeah.
Bill, what do you think? Well, I mean, not what do you think.
Well, my honest opinion, I've been playing, TF2, Age of Chivalry. It's a fun game.
Oh yeah, that too.
Glad I found that.
Also been playing a lot of N64 games on the old emulator.
What games specifically? Like more popular ones, or?
Yeah, like the typical N64 games like Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64, Paper Mario.
As a quick suggestion, a lot of people don't like this game, but I really like Donkey Kong 64.
Oh, I fucking love Donkey Kong 64. I beat that last month.
Popular, consensus on fucking Donkey Kong 64 is that it's gay and not good.
Collectathon. I like collecting shit.
Me too. It's a platformer. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That and platform. But anyways,
Really?
Penor, what have you been playing this week?
Borderlands.
You? Or okay.
Two.
How's that going? Is that a good game? I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it. But...
I think it's really good. I've heard
he's
the
working on
ending
a
is
review,
a lot better
so-
than Borderlands ending. Like, a lot more satisfying. Yeah,
That's good.
Definitely.
You should
There's a
have
lot
a
more.
review of it up soon.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's a lot more references too.
Okay, and moving on to our main topics. Da, 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 da.
Yay!
Yay! Okay, so superhero games. I noticed a lack of superhero games as of late. Like, there's always a Spider-Man game that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
But like good quality, like really good superhero games that used to come out when I was little, I just haven't seen one in a while. And I remember something really cool I saw. It was like have you guys played the game Alien vs Predator?
Yeah.
I played a little, the newest one.
That or just the older one too. They had the same concept
I
behind
played a
them.
bit of the newest one on PS3, like a little bit.
Okay, you had the option to play as the Alien, different play style than the Predator. Predator had things over the Alien. There's kind of like a triangle effect going in the Marine. You had those 3 play styles. They were trying to make like an Avengers game similar to it, where you played like first person Thor, Hulk, Captain America, and Iron Man.
Interesting.
And it looked
Sounds cool.
awesome. And there's like gameplay on YouTube. You go check it out. But like they dropped it, and
Oh.
now there's
What
no
console was it
Avengers
for?
game. It was going to be multi-console probably. I don't remember specifically what it was going to be on.
Was
looked
it going to be
really
an
neat.
online game? Or just a single player, local multiplayer? Or was it going to be...
It's 2012. I mean, if you have it's pretty
about
much
what we talked about last week.
it's pretty much going to be online.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what you guys think. What was like your favorite superhero games?
Superman 64.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 64. Oh my god, I love that game.
Oh, I love that game. Okay, Mike, you can talk about Spider-Man 64.
It's just so kawaii. Well,
Fucking.
because I remember we talked about it last week, like discussing multiplayer, and that was kind of one of the games. It wasn't multiplayer, but it was me and my friend rented it and spent a weekend beating it, kind of thing.
Oh, you guys like beat it together?
Yeah, like we took turns dying, or if it was a hard
You
part,
took
we'd switch
turns
off.
beating it?
Yeah, we took turns beating it together. Ha ha ha.
That's what I miss about Boy Scouts.
Oh, I hate you. Anyways, we took turns just beating the game. Yeah. I'm just not gonna talk anymore because apparently it's just all gonna come down to Boy Scouts and masturbation.
Okay,
Yeah.
who's next? Who calls next?
I'm still thinking.
Andar?
Just go down the list.
Okay, I wanted to do something different, but I guess I'll just go down the goddamn list. Penor.
Change is evil.
Penor, what's your favorite superhero game?
Batman, the Arkham City, Arkham Asylum games. They're probably the best I've ever played. But on older consoles, it was the Spider-Man for PS1.
Oh, that's the same one Mike's talking about, the Spider-Man game on the 64.
Oh, okay.
When you talking about Arkham City, like, I didn't really expect too much going into that game, because, I mean, I hadn't played, like I said, a good superhero game in a while. I popped that motherfucker in and was like, wow, this game is badass.
That game has been
Yeah.
recommended to me a lot.
Dude, I'm not even gonna try to hype it up, but it was like, it really
Yeah.
impressed me.
I saw gameplays and stuff, and I was like, oh, I wish my computer could play this game.
Yeah, it's definitely a Batman game.
I have it on Xbox if you're gonna borrow it, but fucking, it's not mine, but the person who it is, I don't really
Batman.
give a shit. So, yeah. But okay, Andrew, favorite superhero game in
It would
one.
be probably Spider-Man 2 on the PS2.
Fuck.
Good
I was
one.
gonna say that.
Yeah.
I remember that
I don't
game.
really play many superhero games now that I think about it, but that's the one I have the most fun with. Just because swinging around the city is so fun.
God, they're so perfect
Like
in
Webs
that
out of
game.
nowhere.
Yeah. Like the actual missions and the story was not good.
I liked
but-
it.
Oh. Okay.
It stuck pretty close to the movie compared to most of the Spider-Man games. Like, if you played the first Spider-Man game, fucking, you
Yeah.
fight, like, Mephisto and Electro Man, and you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
But yeah, it's pretty much just fun flying around this, or not flying, swinging around the city, because like the webs, they actually attach to something instead of the other Spider-Man games where you just kind of throw them in the sky.
You remember when we were playing and, like, there's a little girl that wants her balloon, and you can go get her balloon and fail the mission, just hold on to her balloon. Just...
Yeah.
So you can, like, go do, like, full fucking story mode missions and, like, beat the shit out of, like, Dr. Octopus holding a balloon and shit.
Yep.
Bill. Okay, wait. And, what?
Oh.
I remember there are some areas in the game where it's just like a park and you have to swing around using the trees, and that part was awful.
Mike, you said webs out of nowhere. In Spider-Man 2, that's one of the only games, I think, other than Ultimate Spider-Man, where you don't just kind of fucking swing off of, like, clouds.
Is that the one you don't or the one you do?
That's the one you don't. That's the
That's
one
the
where
one you don't, okay.
the swinging mechanics, like,
That's the one where it
perfect.
actually, like, attaches to objects, yeah.
Yeah. And they went back to the old school way. And, I
And then they're
fucking
like,
hate
nah, mystical webs is better.
that. Okay, Bill, you...
Does Marvel vs. Capcom count?
Yes.
Okay, it'll probably be that.
The inclusion of any superhero as a playable character counts.
What was
Okay.
that one game that came out
So,
that was called, it was like Arkham City Imposters?
Batman,
Or Gotham City Imposters.
Gotham City Imposters.
Soul Calibur 3 had a superhero on
Oh,
You're thinking
the Xbox or PS2.
Soul
version.
Calibur 2, because Soul Calibur 3 I
2,
think
yeah.
came out on PS2, but Soul Calibur 2 had Spawn,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
On the Xbox version.
I'm about to get up and get my disc and look at it really quick.
I don't think that counts, but I mean it doesn't count.
Well,
It's not a superhero game. It's a superhero in a game.
It's just like how Soul Calibur 4 is a Star Wars game.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
If you have a good memory of that though, related to the character, feel free to mention it.
That's the only game I've ever played that had Spawn in it, or any media I've enjoyed that had Spawn in it.
I have 2 Morrowinds.
You didn't like the Spawn comics?
The only comics I've really read are some Flash, Deadpool, and Watchmen.
Well, those are all really good comics, so
yeah,
I can't get too mad at you. I guess my 2 favorite. I have 2, by the way. Ultimate Spider-Man, because it's based off the comics, and
it's good.
The Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, which I can't find a fucking copy of to save my goddamn life. But both those games, like they have like, the thing I love about superhero games is A, they're usually free roam. B, the amount of replay value, and C, you're a fucking superhero, and it's just fun. Like the reason the Batman games are so much fun is because you're playing as Batman. Like that's what it's a Batman simulation game.
I will be back in like 5 to 10 minutes, but it'll keep recording.
Uh-oh.
But okay,
gotta go wank.
With the Incredible Hulk games, the Incredible Hulk game, because there's a game called Hulk based off the Hulk movie, and it fucking blew dick. But, like, actually green dicked. But anyways, that game had RPG elements to where, like, you're still the Hulk and you're still badass, but you can become even more badass by beating the shit out of people and jumping and collecting points and stuff, and I thought that was really fun. And then in Ultimate Spider-Man, they had these cool, like, comic book type cutscenes, and the art style was really comic booky, and they had all these unlockable skins and stuff, and you had the option to play as Venom. Bunch of races, so many side missions and shit to do. That game is just, it's a good game to buy because of the amount of replay value.
Yeah.
Alright, so general consensus on superhero games is that they're really good,
bad.
And I love them, and I want to have sex with them.
Some are good, some are bad.
Did anyone play
a lot of them.
Continue.
A lot of superhero games are movie licensed tie-in games, and those aren't good.
I didn't. If you noticed, the ones that we mentioned, other than I think Spider-Man 2, were all not movie tie-in games. Like Penor mentioned Arkham City, that's not a movie tie-in game. My 2 were based off more so. I think the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction was just kind of. It was just based on the Hulk character itself, and then
but
Ultimate
in
Spider-Man's
general.
Ultimate Spider-Man. Yeah, like if you played have you guys played Iron Man?
No.
I played the demo.
It didn't look too good.
Sucks cock.
Yeah.
Actually, Andor, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that most are movie tie-ins, because if you think about it, all the superhero games from the 80s and 90s that came out weren't.
Well, that
really
was before Call of Duty. They didn't exist then.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, I'm back.
That was not 5 to 10 minutes.
We watched your stuff.
My bad.
We watched all your stuff, man. It's still here.
Inside. Joe will get it.
3 people will get that joke. They fucking will be like, oh, the reality is. Okay, so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, next topic. MMOs.
Yes.
I'm gonna start from myself and go up this time to switch shit up. Nyaga. Okay, so.
I hate change.
An MMO does not have to be an MMORPG in this sense, by the way, guys.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and say that my favorite MMO was actually ties in with the superheroes. Is not the DC one. It's City of Heroes. I don't know if you guys ever played that game.
I've wanted to for a while.
I don't know if it's still around, and I don't know if it aged very well because I played it when I was young. But it was really fun. You make your own superhero or supervillain, and you go around doing superhero shit. Like it's really fun. And I remember supervillain when you start, you're like you start in like a starting area like you would in like RuneScape or something, and you go through this tutorial, and the tutorial is you breaking out of prison, which might have been overdone, but it's just really cool to see over and over again because it's fun to play through.
It's pretty cool.
All right, Billy, you go.
Well, the only MMO I've really played besides DC Universe, which that's a really good... Actually, yeah, it's DC Universe and WoW are the two MMOs I've really played a lot. DC Universe is really good. It's the character design there is perfect.
I love the combat.
Yeah, the combat's sweet too. And WoW is just well-rounded, good standard for what an MMO should be. Even though it's really been heavily casualized recently with the new expansion.
Dirty casuals.
Pokemon battles and Kung Fu Panda and such. It's still good.
You know what I've told you about WoW, that I like to get on and explore, and people are like, fucking casual. I'm like, it's really pretty.
Yeah, Mists is... The environment's really gorgeous.
I don't know. I got a lot of, I got a good sense of immersion in those games, which you're supposed to that's what I think an MMO is about, and that's why I think WoW does so good.
Yeah. If you actually read the quests, it's pretty fun.
Go get me 8 fish scales so I can make a cake.
Collect 10 bear livers, but only 1 in 5 bears will contain a liver. I need to make beer liver brew.
Beer liver brew. What?
Bear liver brew.
Okay.
Gotta crack open a few bears.
Andar, what's your favorite MMO, Yankee?
I don't really play MMOs because I can't get into them, but the one that I most got into was probably... Yeah, EVE Online is a really casual game, Billy.
I've heard some serious shit go down.
Yeah, people intense, entire empires just getting crushed.
Like, I've heard about $500,000 assassination,
yeah,
payoffs.
Actual money.
Like, people are like, hey, I want this guy dead, and the guy's like, alright, give me 7 months, and for 7 months, he is the assassin.
Yeah, one of the most famous stories was this one alliance got messed up or something, and so one of the guys in that alliance infiltrated the alliance that messed his alliance up for a course of many years, actual years, rising up through the positions of the alliance until he's in a top position and just brings it down.
What the fuck?
I don't understand.
I think I remember reading that on Cracked. Is that where you got your
that was probably one of the
from?
Cracked articles.
No, I read that a while ago, but it is in a Cracked.
Yeah, the top 10 most organized raids or something like that.
I think it was Dick Moves in Gaming.
Yeah, it's Dick Moves in Online Gaming. There's a couple of them. That's a really good article, by the way.
Yeah.
One was the raid on the funeral. What was it? Yeah, it was the raid on the Alliance funeral in WoW.
Yeah.
Nobody had weapons
intense.
or armor. They attended a funeral and they got raided and all killed.
That's
fucked up.
That's hilarious.
Penor, what's your favorite MMO?
Vanilla WoW.
Yes.
DC
Is that like Vanilla Ice
Universe. Yeah, Billy, it's kind of like that. And Dragon Nest.
Dragon Nest. What's that? Care to explain?
Oh.
Can't really explain.
It's a Nexon MMO.
Yeah. Really good.
I don't
Fun.
think it was as pay to win as Combat Arms was, but it's... Yeah.
Pay to win. Okay, Mike, what's your favorite MMO?
TF2.
Does TF2 count?
Yeah. Massive multiplayer online.
The definition I looked up of massive multiplayer FPS
It
was
depends if it's
1,000 people in a match or something.
Dang.
That's not
I don't
what it
know.
is,
Combat
though.
Arms is considered an MMO FPS.
Yeah, that's definitely, it's massive multiplayer online. Like, there's a community.
Thousands of players have the ability to interact with each other.
There's not even a single player mode, so that's like really all you could call it.
Honestly, TF2 is probably the only one I've ever played extensively to the point of being called an addict.
Well, I mean,
never
you can
got
stop
into
anytime
WoW.
you want. You just don't
I never
want to.
got into. I played Combat Arms for like 2 years, and then I was like, "Wow, this game is broken," so I left.
I fucking hate Combat Arms.
I hate that game so much. What else? That's really it. I mean, I never played much MMOs because like most MMOs that people have told me are good are like World of Warcraft, and it's like I don't like RTS too much. It's not really my favorite type of game, so I stick more to FPS games. I'm like a 12-year-old.
So you don't like RTS?
RTS, yeah.
World of Warcraft's an RPG.
The playstyle though reminds me of.
It's third person.
Yeah. The playstyle though reminds me of something like fuck, what game was it? I had a game for PC a long time ago. It was Star Wars themed. It was kind of like it.
It's probably the Old Republic.
No, that's new. It wasn't the Old Republic. It was probably the Star Wars MMO they came out with. I think it's called Galaxies.
The Old Republic. I never played that either.
It was Galaxies. Star Wars Galaxies.
Which doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, it's not around. I heard it was really fucking shitty.
No. The Old Republic and Knights of the Old Republic are two different games.
I know, and the Old Republic came out really recently. Bill.
Yeah, the Old Republic
I thought it was like
is
5
the
years
MMO.
ago.
No, it came out.
And Knights of the Old Republic is the single player PC, or not PC necessarily, but the single player game. I actually have that on disc somewhere around here.
Aren't you fancy?
It's one of my favorite games.
It just came out with it.
Did they?
After like 9
Steam.
years.
Okay, I'm getting them backwards. Like, which one's the MMO?
The Old Republic.
Okay, yeah, the Knights is the single player game. Okay.
Yeah.
That's really fucking confusing in the first place for people who don't play the games.
But see, a lot of people haven't played Knights of the Old Republic because it's an older game. Like, yeah. A lot of people that are playing MMOs haven't played it. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It was a big game when it was out, and it kind of hype around it isn't so much anymore, but still one of my favorite games.
Did anyone grow up playing RuneScape? Or did all of us grow up playing RuneScape?
I got to level 4 and got bored of it.
That was probably the second most immersed game I ever got into.
I played that game for like 5 seconds because someone told me you could have Super Saiyan hair, and then I quit. You can. If you go make a character right now.
Go to Varrock, where the guy you can pay to change your appearance.
I beat the tutorial where you fight the dragon or whatever, and then I got to like where I need to get this nigga a cake or some shit, and I was like, you know what?
The game is essentially level grinding in a multiplayer setting.
I don't know if this counts as an MMO either, but I think the first thing that I was introduced to MMO-wise was Diablo 2. And I think that was one of the first games I was addicted to also. That game had
I think
a
I've
lot
played
of
a bit of Diablo
replayability.
2. So,
it's a really, really good game.
It's not really an MMO. I think it's like 4 people per party pretty much, but...
It's co-op, basically.
Yeah. But still, that's... yeah.
Alright, so... Any news going on in LMM Gaming we need to talk about before we cut this shindig off?
We got rolled.
We lost our last match.
Yeah, pretty badly, but honestly, they shouldn't have been in iron.
Alright, so, Bill, anything you need to share? Other than us losing?
Well...
Or like, are you doing any new videos or anything, or...
Well, I'm not. Mostly because I have other stuff I need to be doing.
Well, alright. And are you? Any new reviews or anything?
Oh, I'm thinking about doing another one, but I'm trying to wait until other people do some. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to get Penor's footage so I can edit it together and your voiceover.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you never did.
Penor, what you be doing, man?
That review, and I might do like a let's play thing.
A let's play thing? What?
Let's play
Like,
with what?
Borderlands 2 probably.
I might do a Let's Play too, mostly because it'd be the easiest possible thing to do.
I considered doing a let's play on what game was it?
Oh, Minecraft. That's original.
There was like a specific game, and I can't remember that I was going to do a let's play on because I didn't want to review it because I think it was a really big game or it was
Black
gonna be a
Mesa?
hard game. It wasn't Black Mesa. I might be doing a review of Black Mesa sometime soon.
Do Freeman's Mine.
But yeah, god damn it, I can't remember. But me and Andar have a new thing that we're about to go work on right now after this podcast, actually. Ladies and gents, and we're gonna start doing a top
Our
five.
2% female population.
Top 5.
Top
five
five
what?
in gaming, different things. I think this week, what did we agree on, Andar?
We didn't.
Okay, well, we didn't agree on anything, so, Mystery Week! Woo.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Top 5 mystery games.
Nancy Drew on the PC.
I played an answer
Sherlock
game when I
Holmes.
was younger, and it was amazing.
I did too, and I hated it. Penor, we must have played different games.
Obviously.
Or I fucking hate you and you have a bad taste in games. Or vice versa.
No.
Alright,
We
guys.
hate you anyways, but it's not because of your taste in games.
So this is Eloine Gaming signing off.
Bye.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Goodbye.
Bye.